Now we are discussing the sliding window ARQ. As the name signifies, sliding window ARQ means automatic repeat request. We know that the ARQ is a mechanism which is used for the retransmission. Whenever a packet is lost, or maybe packet is corrupted, or packet is not reached to the destination, then ARQ comes into picture and it retransmits those packets. Well, we know that this sliding window ARQ is the part of error control. This error control is the part of our data link control. Data link control are those functions which are of the data link layer of OSI model. On the data link layer of the OSI model, there are functions like flow control, error control, line discipline. So there in the error control, we are going to find out the errors and correct those errors. We already know that there is one function which is stop and wait, where we are sending the packet and waiting for the acknowledgement. So that was modified with the stop and wait ARQ. Now there is a second thing under the flow control, which is the sliding window ARQ, where we are going to retransmit the multiple packets. So today we are discussing the sliding window ARQ. Well, it is the continuous transmission error control mechanism. Continuous error control mechanism, because here we are transmitting the multiple packets if an error occur. It is not like the stop and wait where we are sending a single packet or we are retransmitting a single packet if the error comes. So that's why it is called the continuous transmission error control mechanism. Now talking about the sliding window ARQ, it is a form of sliding window flow control protocol which is extended to include the retransmission of data in case of lost or damaged frames. Well, we know that under the flow control protocol, that means we are controlling the flow of the communication. We are having two protocols. One is the stop and wait, where we are sending a packet, and when the receiving the acknowledgement, after that we are sending the another packet. And also there is another protocol which is the sliding window. Sliding window is like a window where we can send the multiple packets. As shown in the diagram, we already know that if the size of window is n minus 1, then there are n packets. You can see that here the packets are starting from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That means this is the range of packets which is from 0 to 7. That means how many packets are there? So 8 packets or frames are present and the window size will be n minus 1. N minus 1 means 8 minus 1, so 7. So window size will be 7. So you can see that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So window can have the 7 frames at a time. This is the repetition. You can see that this 0, 1 is again repeating. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then 6 and 7 already previously sent. So this way, this is a sequence of 0 to 7 is keep on continuing and window is moving further and the backward. Now, window compress whenever window is sending and window expand when the acknowledgement is received. This is a sliding window protocol, and in this protocol, the ARQ feature means the retransmission of packets are added so that we can deal with the lost and damaged frame. So this sliding window ARQ is now the part of error control, where we can deal with the error control whenever the packets are lost or damaged, then we can easily deal with those packets. Now, what are the features which are added into the sliding window that it becomes the sliding window ARQ? So there are three features which are added for the retransmission. Into the sliding window protocol, there are three features added so that it becomes the sliding window ARQ. Now talking about the first feature, the first feature is that sender keeps the copy of all transmitted frames until they have been acknowledged. So here in the sliding window ARQ, if I am the sender and you are the receiver, if I am sending you the packets, I will take out all those copies of the packets with me so that if any of the error comes in between the communication, I can send those packets again to you. But if I get the acknowledgement of those packets, then that copy is not required. So until I get the acknowledgement, means a positive acknowledgement from the receiver side that yes, I received all the packets. Until that, I will maintain the copy of those packets. So that is the first feature. Now talking about the second feature. So if a data frame received is damaged, then receiver return any key frame. Means if the sender is sending the data to the receiver, now at the receiver side, if the receiver receives the damaged frame, then it will reply with the NAK. NAK means negative acknowledgement that your packet is not proper. We know that as the sliding window is continuous. So unlike the stop and wait protocol, both acknowledgement and NAK frame must be numbered for the identification. Sliding window is continuous. The meaning is that it is going forward and it is compressing and again expanding. Means sending the multiple packets, and when the receiving the acknowledgement, it expands itself. So it is a continuous, and here the acknowledgement means the positive acknowledgement and the NAK means the negative acknowledgement. Both are numbered for the identification purpose. But if we compare with the stop and wait, their negative acknowledgement is not numbered. So in stop and wait, NAK is not numbered. Their data frames and acknowledgement are numbered. And here talking about this sliding window protocol, here acknowledgement and NAK frames are numbered for the identification. So this is the second feature which is added to the sliding window, and it becomes the sliding window ARQ. Now talking about the third and the last feature which is added. Now like stop and wait ARQ, sender is equipped with the timer. So just like the stop and wait ARQ, in the stop and wait ARQ we are having a timer. Similarly, in the sliding window ARQ we also have a timer. Now whenever a sender is sending a packet, then sender starts a timer. It will wait for that specific timer for returning the acknowledgement. If in that specific time the acknowledgement is not received, then sender retransmit those packets which has earlier sent. So that was at the stop and wait, and similarly it is at the sliding window. So here if we talk about the sliding window ARQ and we compare with the stop and wait, then sliding window ARQ is the continuous, where if we talk about the stop and wait, we are sending the one packet at a time and we wait for the acknowledgement to come. And here in the sliding window we can send the multiple packets. Sliding window and error control both are having the relation, because the sliding window ARQ deals with the error. How? Whenever a frame is damaged, it is lost or corrupted, then it is going to send those packets. Similarly, stop and wait also work. It also send the retransmitted packets in terms of the lost or damaged frames. Now here in the sliding window, three features are added. We know that sliding window protocol is the protocol of flow control, and here the three features are added and it becomes the sliding window ARQ of error control. So their three features are: sender maintain the copy of previous sent packets until it gets the acknowledgement from the receiver side. Once the acknowledgement is over, then those copies are not required. Then second thing is, sender is having all the things, like it is having a timer, means whenever it is sending the packets, now a timer is started. If those packet acknowledgement is not received at a specific time, then those packets are retransmitted. And one more feature, which is the second feature that is added, that is NAK and ACK, both frames are numbered for the identification. So these are the three features which are added to the sliding window ARQ.